And there's no ice in it, right, Maya?
Yep, absolutely.
Don't have to worry about that right now, next couple of months, hopefully. But again, temperatures continue to fall over the next couple of days. And right now, while most of us are dry, we are tracking a few showers out there, even a couple of thunderstorms across the state of Nebraska. Iowa, you guys are completely dry once again, but the rainfall is finally starting to drift a little bit more eastward into our area. Now you can see very closely there, Norfolk starting to get in some of that rainfall, and that's pushing a little bit further down to the south and east at the same time. So moving a little bit deeper into our area over the next couple of hours. As far as temperatures here in Omaha and Lincoln, we're the warmer places, low 80s, Lincoln even 83 degrees, but see 70s across a good portion of the state of Nebraska, even a lot of 70s in Iowa out there as well. A little bit closer to home right now, you can see our temperatures, Millard 80 degrees, Council Bluffs a touch cooler at 77 across the river, and Bellevue right now at 80 degrees, but everyone enjoying a nice mixture of sunshine and clouds, and winds pretty light at this time. Now as far as temperatures as we go into the nighttime hours, you're going to see things continue to cool off as always. We're going to keep in the 80s the next couple of hours, eventually cooling down into the 70s overnight. And then as we go into the morning, yes, 60s on the way. And also the biggest thing overnight will be the arrival of those showers and thunderstorms, Maya. So while we might be good to go for a good portion of the night, as we get those overnight hours, our rain chances really going to start to increase heading into Saturday morning.
It always happens on the weekend.
I know, and it gives that one ray of hope for us weekenders who are always working on the weekends. So
I know. Well,
we deserve some nice weather sometimes
exactly.
too.
Yeah, that's true. Now for 4-H kids, it's the busy season, getting ready to show their livestock at fair. And if you need a recommendation for a great breakfast spot in Omaha, there's a couple retirees who can help you out. And if you're lucky, they may just stop by for coffee and bacon too. Here's a sneak peek at what's coming up this week on Omaha Sunday morning at 7 a.m.
You got plenty of time. You come in, you're not in a rush. You just sit and enjoy having eyesight problems.
It doesn't take much to make you happy when you get real old. And I don't like to admit it, but I'm real old.
We have to brush them, wash them, walk them, clean them, feed them.
When we go out to the shows, most people don't know that this is our first time. This is something new to us.
CHI helps victims of sexual assault and domestic violence seek help.
Hold the hand of that patient in that moment that's scary and intrusive.
I mean, this intersection is just wild. Like, I bet if we stand here long enough, we'll catch somebody. Oh, he did it, I can do it too. Monkey see, monkey do. That'd be 14.
Thomas Sullivan Magnum. That's me.
Magnum, whatever you're planning, don't.
Too late for that.
Magnum.
Yeah.
Bring the car back in one piece.
Welcome to the party.
Sure you want to go?
Thanks, but I'd rather not watch you get eaten by a shark today.
Wouldn't be me. They go for the white meat first. Time to go.
Magnum PI, new CBS Mondays this fall.
When you buy a used car, you should feel confident. That's why CarMax has over 40,000 cars to choose from nationwide, with prices clearly marked, the same online as they are in the stores. That should give you some car buying confidence, the type of confidence you need to wear white after Labor Day, the type of confidence to suddenly switch to an English accent for no reason whatsoever. Yep, at CarMax, it's all about confidence. Nothing but net. Nailed it. Or should I say, nailed it, governor.
Omaha has an air quality problem. We spend more time in traffic, more time idling our cars, and more time driving. The summer sun cooks vehicle emissions, and then we have ugly air to breathe. Increased ground level ozone has costly consequences. More industry regulations, stricter pollution control if the ozone levels don't meet standards, and increased breathing issues. You can help. Take a little step once a week and make a big impact. Carpool, bike, use cleaner burning biofuels, take the bus. It all adds up to cleaner air. For ideas, go to littlestepsbigimpact.com.
It's the Ford Summer Sales Event, and now is the best time to buy.
We're gonna kayak, mountain bike, rock climb.
First, let's get out of the city.
Yeah. Oh, then hang gliding.
Oh, you're on your own.
Make summer go right with Ford, America's best-selling brand. During the Ford Summer Sales Event, find great offers across a huge lineup of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get Escape, Explorer, and Edge with 0% financing for 72 months plus $1,000 cash back or $4,000 cash back.
When your car is a dent or scratch, that's pretty much all you see. Luckily at Maaco, we have the skills to make that damage disappear. Plus, our services are guaranteed. Book an appointment at Maaco.com.
For the latest news updates, follow 3 News Now Omaha on Twitter.
McDonald's finds a new salad supplier after hundreds of people got sick from a parasite outbreak. And experts say facials can really help you look younger. Bobby Rebell is at the NASDAQ with those stories and more in today's Wellness Report.
McDonald's has found a new supplier after its salads sickened some people. McDonald's removed salads from 3,000 locations that may have been affected by the outbreak. In a call with investors on Thursday, McDonald's CEO Steve Estabrook said the impacted restaurants now have a new salad supplier. August is the most dangerous month of the year for driving. Nationwide says more people die in auto accidents in August than in any other month. Data collected through Nationwide's Smart Ride program shows that the biggest contributing factors to auto accidents are hard braking, suddenly speeding up, and time spent in congested driving conditions. Dermatologists at Northwestern University recently published a study that shows facial exercise programs might work. The data suggests that exercises do help the face look younger, but following the program will cost you a chunk of time out of your schedule, that is. The women in the study spent 30 minutes daily for 8 weeks. From the NASDAQ, I'm Bobby Rebell. Here's to your health.
A new Walmart patent means their retailer may someday use audio surveillance. Locations already capture video for security purposes. The company claims a need exists for more monitoring. According to the patent, Walmart wants to use audio recordings to determine how their employees are performing. The devices could be placed near cash registers to track transactions. Some people worry it could infringe on privacy. It's unclear when or if it will be implemented. And 40 years ago, the first baby was born through in vitro fertilization, and since then, millions more have given life. The advancements in fertility treatment that continue to help build families across the country.
Check out Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's for great deals on great gear, like savings of up to 40% or more on select men's and ladies' shoes and sandals, and save 25% or more on select camping gear. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
Discover the Summer of Jeep sales event going on now at Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Lease an all-new 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited for only $259 a month. Equipped with the latest technology, including integrated voice command with Bluetooth. Or drive away in a 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude for $229 a month. With standard features including push to start and keyless entry. Shop at our location in Blair or online at woodhouse.com. This is Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Only Cox offers the same fast 300 meg speeds everywhere. Which could be why more people choose Cox than any other internet provider. Like Tess, who almost didn't get dinner. She chose Cox high-speed internet starting at $29.99. Call today and join people like Kyle, who just got some bad news. Sorry. And Max, who's holding his book wrong. And Henry, who loses his cool. All of them have Cox high-speed internet starting at $29.99. Call today and ask about panoramic Wi-Fi so you can enjoy wall-to-wall fast speeds, like little Stevie, who's making herself heard.
Oh. Hi. Whoa. Come on.
Open your door to Cox high-speed internet starting at $29.99. Call today and ask about panoramic Wi-Fi.
It is so great to see these guys getting along so well. It's hard to believe they're the same kids that used to be at each other's throats. I remember many dinners that ended up in screaming and slammed doors. I don't know how we survived with all that fighting. It almost tore our family apart.
Raising kids is hard. It's okay to ask for advice. Call 888-866-8660 to speak to a trained counselor. Any problem, anytime.
This week marks the 40th anniversary of the first baby born through in vitro fertilization, or IVF. Since Louise Brown's birth, it's estimated as many as 8 million babies have been born because of continuing and rapid advancements in reproductive medicine. Hina Doba has more.
It's been a long journey,
But 40-year-old Veronica Pagenel Espaillat is expecting her second child. After their son was born, Veronica and her husband Jorge knew right away they wanted to add to their family. But it's been difficult. Veronica had an ovary removed, 4 miscarriages, and several failed rounds of IVF.
It's hard to stay with that hope and not give up.
Before her most recent round of in vitro fertilization, Veronica had pre-implantation genetic screening, or PGS. Cells from the embryo are tested before the transfer back to the uterus to ensure it has the right number of chromosomes. The wrong number is a common cause of miscarriage.
IVF is really one of the great success stories of modern medicine.
Dr. Zev Williams at Columbia University Medical Center says doctors now have the ability to select the healthiest embryos.
Instead of having to transfer multiple embryos, we could transfer one embryo and still give a high chance of success.
Another major advance, PGD, or pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. It helps doctors identify genetic defects within an embryo when parents are carriers of serious diseases. And for young women with cancer and women choosing to delay having children, fertility preservation has been a life changer.
Once the egg or the embryo is frozen, it's like time has paused, so that the chances of that 40-year-old woman getting pregnant is essentially the same as when she froze her egg or embryo.
Veronica says it's been worth the wait.
People sometimes spend 10 years trying to conceive. I'm lucky that it took only 3 years, but it was still, 2 years extra.
Their baby girl is due October 8th on Veronica's birthday. In Adoba, CBS News, Weehawken, New Jersey.
The genetic testing of embryos can sometimes take days or even weeks to get the results. Columbia researchers are currently working with a new technology that would allow them to do that testing within hours.
And we do have a few spotty rain showers out there to dodge as we head into the nighttime hours. But I think a lot of us will keep it dry early at night when most of us are out and about, so we'll keep the impacts low. But heading into the weekend, overnight into Saturday morning, rain showers, thunderstorms becoming much more widespread, so climbing that impact scale into the medium range. Temperatures, though, eventually will warm back up next week. We'll have more details on all that coming up, but first, Maya.
Time to take a quick look at some of the stories we're working later in the hour. A pilot is injured in a small plane crash at the Millard Airport. What officials are saying happened. And in Northern California, wildfire has turned deadly, forcing mass evacuations. How it's taken down everything in its path. Plus, President Trump touts positive economic news today. Why some financial experts question whether it is sustainable. Those stories in just a moment on Upfront at 4.
It's all about you during the Honda Summer Spectacular event. Drive a new Accord 0 down, only $279 a month, or get 1.9% financing. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too. One small step off Kennedy Freeway, one giant Honda savings store.
Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna have a fun-filled day. Enjoy all of Adventureland's rides, shows, and attractions, including Bernie's Barnyard Kids Area, coming in June. The Monster and Adventure Bay. Fun for the whole family. 2 great parks, all for one low price. See our website for park and water park operation dates. Come on over to Adventureland. You're gonna love it at Adventureland.
Welcome to BritBox. This is the new streaming home of great British telly. Browse mysteries to histories, comedies to cookery. Fancy a cuppa? Exclusive new shows and loved classics. It's the biggest streaming collection of British TV ever. Not to mention the most handsome. Escape to BritBox. Start your free trial today at BritBox.com.
Do you suffer from neuropathy? Are you experiencing stabbing, burning pain, and numbness? Does it severely affect your quality of sleep? Well, now there is relief and finally a healing solution for your painful neuropathy with revolutionary stem cell therapy. Find out more by attending our upcoming free educational seminars. If you would like to get back to a better quality of life, attend our free stem cell seminar. Space is limited. Call to reserve a seat today so you won't need to spend another day suffering.
I love you, basement bathroom of solitude, but sometimes you stink. Febreze Air Effects doesn't just mask, it cleans away odors, because the things you love can stink.
Stop fearing your alarm clock with new ZzzQuil Pure Z's, a drug-free blend of botanicals with melatonin that supports your natural sleep cycle, so you can seize the morning. New ZzzQuil Pure Z's.
The 3 News Now Mobile Storm Tracker, sponsored by Jensen Tire and Auto.
We're learning more details on the execution for the longest-serving inmate on the state's death row. The Nebraska Department of Correctional Services says Carrie Dean Moore will face execution at 10 a.m. on August 14th at the Nebraska State Penitentiary. It would mark the state's first execution in 21 years and the first to take place by lethal injection. A panel sentenced Moore to death for the 1979 shootings of 2 Omaha cab drivers. And a landing mishap may be to blame for a small plane crash this afternoon at the Millard Airport. Omaha police say the plane landed just short of the runway before noon. Airport reporter Andrea Braswell has been out at the scene all afternoon and is live with what happened. Andrea?
Yeah, it happened in this field right behind me. Emergency crews say that pilot landed too low and too slow, but the pilot and his passenger made it out safely and did not have to go to the hospital. Witnesses driving by say it looked like the plane was having a difficult time landing onto the runway. Caitlin Davis says she watched the plane take a nosedive and land in the grass.
Well, I was driving this way and I saw the plane coming in. It was ahead of me and it was coming in pretty low. It was kind of wobbling all over the place. Looked like they were going to miss the runway.
Davis called 911 and says emergency crews arrived within minutes. Witnesses say they watched both the passenger and the pilot exit the plane safely. Now, later at 6, although there was an incident here last week and a fatal crash in May, why Omaha Airport Authority says that this is still a safe airport. I'm live at the Millard Airport. Andrea Braswell, 3 News Now.
Now, calling all public servants, you can get a free plant this weekend. The Benson Plant Rescue is holding its 5th annual perennial sale Saturday and Sunday. It has received over 15,000 plants from their wholesale nursery in Iowa. All you need is your ID showing what group you're affiliated with.
This is the first year we're actually going to be able to give away perennial plants as well. And we will be giving away 3 one-gallon containers of perennial plants to anyone who is either active duty military or a veteran, first responder. And then we've expanded it actually to hospital staff, and we've done teachers in the past, but we're expanding it now to just school staff as well as library staff this year.
Now, this year's Midsummer Perennial Sale is the largest in Benson. Plant Rescue's 20 years of reclaiming plant goods. All of the proceeds benefit the Omaha Public Library. The plant will also be for sale to the general public. And across the metro today, the community is dedicating 60 minutes of their time to service projects. The movement is called Omaha's 24 Hours of Impact, and the goal is to help make the community better with some friendly competition. 3 News Now photojournalist Stephanie Nolte caught up with a few groups.
Across Omaha today, people came together for 24 Hours of Impact. Bits of their impact shared on social media.
It might take us a little bit more time to get the hang of it.
People at the American Heart Association are crocheting red hats for babies in Omaha.
It's warm and fuzzy. That's what I love about Omaha is the people. Everybody takes really good care of each other. You know, we don't coast, we impact.
It gets really bad under the bridges.
Others stayed outside for the stinky job. Volunteers from Shemmer walked the big Papio Trail, filling up bags with garbage.
Knowing that that's a small part of a big effort going on throughout the day, it really makes you feel good.
At UNO, volunteers put together urban field guides they will donate to OPS elementary schools.
Kids don't tend to think of their school as a habitat, and this urban campus field guide really helps as a catalyst for them thinking that way.
Employees from Lucas Partners built music stands and iron choir robes at Mandela Elementary.
Something like 24 Hours of Impact is really needed in our community to help continue the conversation and help us actually have an opportunity beyond just regular volunteering to combine our forces.
The hour each of these people gave was just a small part of their day, but a look at the bigger picture shows how much all of these hours impacted our community today.
It just shows how selfless and wonderful our citizens are in Omaha.
Stephanie Nolte, 3 News Now.
And there is still plenty of time for you to make an impact today. You can clean up your neighborhood park, help a family with some back-to-school shopping, or surprise a neighbor with a treat. 3 News Now is a proud sponsor and participant. And Mark, it's such a great day for people to be out there volunteering. I know Craig Negrelli's out there right now at the Hope Center, so great day to be outside.
Yeah, and a group of us were out there earlier today doing some yard work in the back and some mulch spread around, and even our general manager helping to staple some stuff together for tonight's event. So all of us getting out there, it's great to see. And again, like you said, great weather out there. Not too hot, not too cold, perfect, like get outdoor work stuff done. Finally, if you're kind of been behind.
It doesn't feel like July
yeah,
at all.
That was a wash. Just too much heat for that out there. But again, we've been cooling off the last couple of days. We're going to continue to cool off the next couple of days. And unfortunately, that does come at the price of some rain showers and some thunderstorms as we head into the weekend. Even right now, we're already seeing some of that rainfall move into the area like we thought. Up towards Norfolk, just north of Columbus, seeing some of those rain showers start to move in up towards Madison area. So again, a little bit of rainfall out there, but for now, it's staying in northeast Nebraska. And even Norfolk there, if you're in that downtown area, just on the north side, you can see you guys in that little dry slot. But again, some of that at least light rainfall will be moving into your area in a little bit. Some of these oranger to redder colors, especially down south there, a little bit more of a heavier rainfall. But again, a lot of this pretty light rainfall moving through right now. Again, it's all moving down to the southeast, so Norfolk you'll be in it, and eventually West Point areas as well. Could, if that gets held together over the next couple of hours, eventually move into your area as well. For Omaha, yes, it's heading in our direction, but most likely it's not going to hold together for us. If it does, it would be probably closer to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tonight. That little bit of that moves down into the metro. So here's our rain chances for the next 24 hours because they will be increasing. Over the next few hours, again, a lot of us will continue to stay dry just like we are right now. After midnight, though, our rain chances, I think, really start to climb as more showers and thunderstorms will start to push into our area. And then same thing for Saturday morning, a decent number of showers and storms out there. Not expecting severe weather, but again, a decent amount of rainfall out there in areas. As we head into Saturday afternoon after lunchtime, I think our rain chances start to fall back a little bit more, but still throughout the rest of Saturday, we'll be dodging some spotty showers and thunderstorms out there. So something to keep in mind if you have outside plans for Saturday or even Sunday. Yeah, have that backup plan just in case. But don't worry, again, for a lot of us, there will be plenty of dry times in between those scattered showers and thunderstorms. So let's time it out for you on Futurecast. Again, next couple hours, not a whole lot. Any activity we do see for the next few hours will stay on the Nebraska side of the river. Over the Mighty Mo, Iowa staying dry for the next few hours through early tonight. As we go again towards after midnight, we start to see a little bit more activity move into the area. And I think especially heading into Saturday morning, more little showers and thunderstorms. But they're still going to be scattered, so not for everyone. I think our highest rain chances, though, for seeing rain in your backyard will be in that Saturday morning time frame and overnight tonight. Even at lunchtime tomorrow, still some spotty showers and thunderstorms will be out there. Same thing in the afternoon hours into the evening hours, not as much, but again, still some spotty stuff out there. Again, that's going to help keep temperatures held back, low to mid 70s for a lot of our cities in the afternoon. And when it is dry, we'll probably be seeing more clouds than sunshine as well. Fast forward to Sunday afternoon, again, same thing. Those hit and miss showers and thunderstorms will be out there. But again, I think our best chance of rain in a lot of our cities will be overnight tonight into Saturday morning. Temperatures right now, low 80s for some of us along and south of I-80, north of I-80, some low 70s, including Denison and Carroll. Same thing up towards Norfolk where that rain's coming in. Right now it's 73 degrees. Compare that to the same time yesterday, and we're from very close to what it was to about 5 degrees cooler. So again, it's a little bit cooler out there today than we saw yesterday. Also, that low humidity, the muggy meter in the comfortable category right now. As we go into Saturday, though, it climbs back into the sticky category. That's where it's going to stay for Sunday as well. But again, we're keeping it away from the awful category. So cooler this weekend as temperatures continue to fall, but let's come with those showers and storms. And then we start to warm back up early next week. You can see our average high, that red line, 87 degrees. We're well below it the next couple of days over the weekend, but then we slowly climb out of that cooler weather. Eventually, by the end of next work week, finally back to average in those upper 80s. Overnight tonight, though, again, after midnight, I think we'll start to see a little more of that shower and thunderstorm activity. Lows will be near 62 degrees. And then tomorrow afternoon, highs of 74 degrees with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. But again, plenty of dry times in the day as well. Sunday, 77 as we start to warm back up, but still spotty showers and storms. Same thing Monday with more spotty showers and storms. Tuesday looking dry, lots of sunshine, low 80s. And Maya back to the mid 80s and even upper 80s by the end of our next work week.
So probably not a good weekend to go out on the boat or anything.
Yeah,
like
it might be a good time to catch up on sleep the next couple of days.
That's something I'll be doing. Now, this week has been a roller coaster for farmers. Corn and soybean producers worried the tariffs could cut into their earnings. President Trump announced a $12 billion emergency bailout, which got mixed reaction. Governor Pete Ricketts has been supportive of the president on many issues. But what about trade and tariffs? 3 News Now reporter Alex McClune caught up with him.
At the Saunders County Fair, Governor Ricketts spoke confidently about President Trump's tariffs. He believes in the president's plan on trade, which differs from Senator Ben Sasse.
Well, I think right now, if you talk to farmers and ranchers, they're by and large supportive of the president. They know we've got to have better trade deals. Obviously, they're nervous about what's happening in commodity prices. And at the end of the day, what we really want to see is let's get these wrapped up and let's start selling to those markets overseas.
Thursday, Ricketts met with the governor of Hyogo Prefecture in Japan, strengthening relationships and discussing trade ahead of an annual U.S.-Japan conference.
And so it really is a commitment to strengthen those economic ties and cultural ties. We want to see more of that back and forth between Hyogo Prefecture and Nebraska because we've got a lot in common and we can benefit from more trade.
As the governor walked the parade route in Wahoo, farmer Randy Rasmussen watched from the sidewalk. Rasmussen usually has to worry about rain and sunshine, helping his corn and soybean crops turn a profit. Now he worries tariffs will cut into it.
I will probably hold, hoping for higher prices with what I don't have sold. Last year's crops I have sold. This year's I may be 40% sold, but there's 60% that isn't sold that isn't going to be very good prices unless this gets solved.
Many farmers across Nebraska are angry about the tariffs and are not optimistic about the coming harvest. Reporting in Wahoo, Alex McClune, 3 News Now.
Congressman Jeff Fortenberry made a stop in Bellevue today to hear concerns from voters in the state's 1st district. Fortenberry hosted a town hall and spoke on a wide variety of topics from immigration, tariffs, and abortion. More than 100 people attended the meeting at the Bellevue Volunteer Firefighters Hall. Tonight, Fortenberry will host another town hall in Lincoln. And a deadly out-of-control wildfire in Northern California is ravaging homes and forcing thousands to evacuate. See the devastation from homes to scorched vehicles and the areas most affected. And tonight at 5, hundreds of Omaha lifeguards are honored for a successful year of safety. How many swimmers were saved and why so many say the job is rewarding.
Now that summer is in full swing and we can experience multiple heat waves, as you spend more time outdoors, you'll want to make sure that you're practicing your heat safety tips wherever you are. And here are a couple to keep in mind. Keep yourself hydrated, take plenty of breaks, wear light-colored clothing, and make sure to never leave your kids or pets unattended in a car.
This severe weather tip sponsored by Pyramid Roofing.
Save huge on a new Ram during the summer clearance event at Baxter Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Save $14,000 off MSRP on a new 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn 4x4 or lease for only $299 a month. Test drive the all-new and redesigned 2019 Ram 1500, now in stock. Find new vehicles and new deals every day at BaxterAuto.com. For an easy, uncomplicated car buying experience, it's BaxterAuto.com.
Celebrate America during the Renewal by Andersen Red, White, and View sale. Take $200 off every beautifully made for you window plus 50% off installation. Call Renewal by Andersen today and save during the Red, White, and View sale.
There's nothing like taking a house and making a home, a place that welcomes you and invites others. Nebraska Furniture Mart's Design Gallery is the perfect place to begin. Shop the best brands with the help of design professionals. Design custom pieces, find the perfect window coverings, define your personal style. Our designers also offer in-home consultations. Now receive special discounts on furniture and rebates on select Hunter Douglas PowerView window coverings when you buy a PowerView hub and motorization. Discover the Design Gallery at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Closed courses, fast cars, lots of stunt drivers. Yeah, must be another Dodge commercial. Dodge, domestic, not domesticated.
Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the 2018 Challenger for $256 a month.
The car fire in Northern California exploded overnight to more than 44,000 acres. 2 firefighters were killed. CBS News correspondent Danielle Nottingham reports from Shasta County, California, where neighborhoods are being destroyed.
Homes were still on fire Friday morning after a night of devastation in Shasta County, California. The sun burned through a haze of smoke, revealing blackened cars and the charred rubble of houses.
Devastating.
Homes were exploding, cars were exploding.
Tom Mahan ran into a burning neighborhood to help save the home of his friend, firefighter Donovan Lee.
First thing that I seen was an RV trying to come out with all the evacuees. You could tell he was driving frantic, and as he entered the intersection, he actually hit a sheriff's squad car and drug it about 200 feet. It was pretty intense.
Lee did save his home, hosing it down as flames surrounded him.
There were a couple times when I was thinking like, oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea.
It just kind of makes me a little sick.
Judy Hine lost the home she lived in for 18 years. She had enough time to gather some belongings.
You need your important papers and you need this, but you just don't want to stop there.
The fire killed one firefighter who was operating a bulldozer and one from the city of Reading. Thousands have been evacuated and dozens of buildings were destroyed. Danielle Nottingham, CBS News, Sacramento, California.
88 wildfires are burning right now around the country.
Now, your weather alert forecast.
Hello once again, everyone. Let's talk about the events going on out there tonight and into tomorrow morning and the weather that could impact some of them. First of all, tonight we have bridge beats from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, of course, down by Bob. And it looks like temperatures will start things off in the upper 70s, cooling off in the low 70s by the end of that music event. And a nice mix of sunshine and clouds out there. Again, most likely dry, but can't rule out one of those spotty little rain showers making it down by the river as we head towards the end of that event. Same thing for night market happening at Midtown Crossing out there tonight from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. For Midtown, temperatures starting off near 80 degrees with a mix of sunshine and clouds. Again, most likely dry, but that 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock hour, watch for maybe a spotty shower to move through as temperatures cool off into the low 70s. Tomorrow morning, though, unfortunately for Benson Days Parade, that's going to be some higher rain chances. Not a guarantee, but definitely higher chances for some rain during that event. The parade kicking off at 10 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s, so comfortable if we can keep that rain away, but unfortunately, it does look like we will be dodging a number of showers and thunderstorms at that point, even around Benson.
All right, thanks, Mark. A New York City-based company is changing up how they build by giving new life to old steel. How workers are building homes and businesses with more sustainable material in half the time.
At Firehouse Subs, subs are hot, hardy, and extraordinary. Every sub helps provide life-saving equipment for first responders. Nice, Jaws of life, Lisa. So more people eating at Firehouse Subs means more life-saving equipment donated to first responders. If you're gonna have a sub, have one that makes a difference. How's that taste, Jim? Introducing the new pastrami Reuben with our sweet and tangy slaw. Just $6.39 for a medium. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Larger selection, bigger bargains, the sale of sales at Nebraska Furniture Mart, featuring popular furniture categories all on sale. This rocker recliner is $149. Get half off savings on carpet, pad, and standard installation. Save on electronics, a soundbar system for $149. Reward cards with select electronics purchases. Save 30 to 40% off select appliances, like this refrigerator for $19.93, plus 32-month financing. A savings tradition is renewed during the sale of sales at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Contour, pause. I love this song.
Yeah, Feel It Still.
Wait a minute. Pause. What?
The song, Feel It Still?
No, I don't feel it. You know what? Never mind. Contour, what song is this?
What do you know?
Contour's voice remote gets you right to the good stuff.
It's the Ford Summer Sales Event, and now is the best time to buy.
Dad. One step ahead of you, buddy.
I have to get the big gun. Make summer go right with Ford, America's best-selling brand, now featuring Waze. And during the Ford Summer Sales Event, find great offers on a huge selection of Ford cars. Now get Fusion with 0% financing for 72 months, plus a no-charge 2-year, 25,000-mile premium maintenance plan. Only at your Midwest Ford dealers.
When your car is a dent or scratch, that's pretty much all you see.